Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you get notified of any future videos. Alright you guys, so for today's video I have the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundations and they look like this. I ordered mine off of the Ulta website and I have two shades, light 280N, and I have this one in the shade medium 310C. I wasn't sure which one was going to work out, so I ordered both, but when I got them I noticed that 310C, the medium one, this one right here, is a little too orange, so this one's definitely not for me. I may use it as a bronzer though, so we shall see. But this one right here, light 280N, looks like it's going to be pretty close to my skin tone, but we shall see as well. I also ended up ordering these e.l.f. Love Triangle Lip Filler Liners. So this is what they look like, and I picked up two shades, light brown and deep brown, so kind of excited for these. I like the fact that they are supposed to be kind of like long lasting, so we shall see when I apply everything. So I'm gonna read a little bit about it so we can get started. As I mentioned, I did order mine off of the Ulta website. So as I can see, Ulta only has 15 shades, but if you go on the e.l.f. website, they have, I believe, 30 shades. This does run for $11, and I will read the details. It says, e.l.f. Cosmetics Camo Powder Foundation is a primer infused pressed powder foundation that delivers buildable coverage and an airbrush finish. Long wear buildable formula with a medium to full coverage, natural to semi-matte finish, creates an airbrush shine-free and even complexion. Non-comedogenic, powder sponge included, and it's cruelty-free. It also says it's formulated without talc, which is always great to hear. I typically don't go for a powder foundation, but when I saw this, I was like, this really reminds me of the MAC Studio Fix powders, which I originally started with back in the day when I first started with makeup. That is the only thing I would use. Wake up, moisturize, and literally apply the powder and head out the door. I would always be asked what I was using, and honestly that is all I would use. So I'm super curious to see how this one is going to wear, especially since this is literally $11, and the MAC Studio Fix powder, I believe that's what it's called, I can't even remember anymore. It's been such a long time and I haven't ordered MAC in a long time, but that I believe runs for maybe like double, triple the price. So let's jump in. So before I go in with the powders, I am going to go in with a little bit of my face primer. This one is from Milani. This is the Skin Quench Hydrating Primer with hyaluronic acid and coconut water. Also, I do have my brows filled in and I have my eyes completely done because we don't want to worry about that. We want to really focus everything on the powder. So I also ordered a new e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, absolutely one of my favorites. This shade is the medium sand. I had to throw away the three that I had because they were so old and nasty. It was starting to look like really disgusting on the inside. So I'm just going to go in with some concealer because I am using the powder. And I want to make sure that I get some coverage underneath the eye. I also ordered this brush right here. I've never tried it before, but it reminded me a lot of the one that I use all the time. You guys see me use it all the time. This is the IT Cosmetics brush, and this is the e.l.f. brush right here. So I thought this would be great to use for the powder because I'm not really into the sponge that comes with the you know, in the compact. So I'm just going to start blending out my concealer. I really just want to focus this underneath the eye because, you know, got to cover those dark circles. I'm going to set it and then we're going to go and continue on with the powder. So give me a second while I blend. To set my under eye, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite powders. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I love using the shade Light Pink. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this. I honestly have like none left, and I did order another one. I just don't know where it is right now, but that's okay. So I'm just going to go in with this little setting brush from Real Techniques and just set my under eye. Alright guys, so going in with the powder foundation, I'm so excited. Again, this one's in the shade Light 280N. I'm going to take it out, and this is what it looks like, all white. And look at that. Ooh. This is so smooth. Oh crap. whatever. But this is what it looks like. So smooth when you swatch it. It's really, really nice. Actually, I really like that. Kind of reminds me a lot of the MAC powder. Wow. Okay, so don't mind the swatch, but this is what it looks like right here. Has the little e.l.f. logo on there, and that's the shade that I got. It kind of matches my arm, right? Look at that. Oh well, right here. Looks good. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good match. We shall see. So I'm going to grab the brush right here. Again, this is the e.l.f. Complexion Duo, and let's see. I'm not going to use a sponge, but I'm definitely going to use this. Ooh, there's definitely pickups, so be very gentle when you go in. Just be very careful. So, okay. Doesn't look bad. Like, it doesn't, it looks like my shade. Really good, actually. Matches perfectly. Ooh. Wow. Again, you guys know I don't go in with a powder, but wow, this looks really good. Let me see if I can add a little bit. Wow. This looks so smooth. Oh my god. So look at this side. Do we see it? And then this is the side without the powder. And then this is the side with the powder. This look, I mean, you could definitely still see like my freckles peeking through. But let's see if we can build that up. It definitely covered that up. So you don't want to, you kind of want to just pack it on the areas that you want to get a little bit more coverage. But wow, that did a really nice job. It's super smooth, you guys. Wow, I'm actually pretty impressed. So I'm just going to do the other side right now. I'm not going to use a sponge because I will be using a brush for this specifically. I always have, so. Wow, it's been a minute since I've worn just the powder all over my face. This is nice. I wonder how it's gonna wear though. I should definitely pick up the MAC so I could do a side by side. Wow, it's been a minute since I had one of the MAC ones. But this looks really, really pretty. Actually really like this. Look at that. Let's do the center. Wow. This, I'm like, wow. This looks so good. Okay. So now I'm actually gonna grab the medium 310C and see if it works nice as a bronzer. This is like super orangey for me. You guys can see that. Super duper orangey. Not for me, you guys, but we can try it out and see if it works out. So I'm just gonna grab this brush right here and maybe give myself a little bit of a bronze. Look, oh, okay. Let's see. Maybe I'll keep it just to bronze up. I think I would like it as much as I do right now, actually. I'm surprised. I actually have to go in with a little bit more powder right here because I see a little shine on right here in between the brows. I gotta go in with a little bit more right there. It's done. But I like how smooth and like it looks very flawless on the skin, like with the bronzer and everything. It looks really nice, super smooth. Doesn't look super duper powdery. It doesn't emphasize like dryness or like, you know, my dry patches, which is crazy nice. Like, this is very nice. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the rest of my face off camera, and then I'll be back to share these two beautiful lip liners with you, and that is that. All right, you guys, so I'm back, and this is what everything looks like so far with everything on top. All I really did was finish off the eyes, apply a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, and add a little bit of blush and highlight. But everything looks really nice. It doesn't look powdery or anything like that, which is nice. And it's very comfortable, and I really do like it so far. I also went in and sprayed a little bit of this NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil setting spray, and you know, just to lock in all the powders together. And that's pretty much it. Like, I just really like the way it looks. So now to finish off the look, I am going to go in with the lip liners, which I'm really excited about. So this one's in the shade Deep Brown. So this is what it looks like right here, and I'm trying to pop it open. Okay. Ooh, so it has a, like it says, a little triangle tip, as you can see. I'm gonna swatch it. This one is, ooh, I like this shade. This one is Deep Brown. And then this one I also got in, what is it? Light Brown. Looks nice. I like these. These are really pretty. So this one is the Deep Brown, and this one is the Light Brown. So really pretty browns. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to go with the light brown. So let's go in with that. Ooh, I like the way they apply. They glide on really nicely. Like, they don't tug on your lip, which is nice. I hate those lip liners that literally just like grab your lip and you're like, ow. Like, it's not smooth. But it could also be that I have my lip gloss on, but I'm going to say that it's not because of that. But it is really good. Oh, I like that. Alright, so as long as my lips are lined, which is great, I'm going to go in with a little gloss. I'm keeping it pretty natural because my eyes are natural and my skin, you know, it's really nothing crazy. So yeah, but I love the lip liner. It's really nice. Now for lip gloss, I do have, where'd it go? This is the e.l.f. lip plumping gloss right here. Absolutely love this one. It's so good. Definitely gives you that tingle. I love it. Looks so good. Now that the face is fully completed, let's take a quick look at the skin. So this side right here, it looks absolutely gorgeous, you guys. It looks super smooth and healthy and very, very, very natural like. I have a little highlighter up here. I have some blush. And like I said, I try to keep it as natural as possible because it is a powder. I also used the other shade that I had as a bronzer, and the bronzer looks absolutely gorgeous. It's not as orange as I thought. It has a hint of orange, but it's not super duper intense, you know what I mean? So it kind of worked out very well. On this side right here, I do have a little bit more texture, as you can see, but it still looks pretty good. So we shall see how everything wears, and I'm very, very impressed, you guys. So I will most likely be back in my regular checkup time, which is 5 hours from now. So this is everything. It looks so good. I'm actually very impressed, like I said, and that is pretty much it. So I will check back in a couple of hours. All right, you guys, so I'm back for my 5-hour check-in, and you guys, I am absolutely impressed. It's been years since I've used a powder foundation, and I have to say that this definitely blew me away. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, and I didn't think that this would actually look as good as it does. So the one thing I can never get away from is the oily T-zone. So that is a obvious thing. I have a shiny forehead. Obviously I will go in and blot and just repowder and done. My skin looks super duper smooth still, and this is from, like, it looks exactly the same from when I applied it. Okay, it looks absolutely gorgeous, smooth. The darker shade that I used to bronze up, it still looks beautiful in place and super flawless, you guys. My nose is a little shiny, as you can see. It hasn't broken apart, so I'm gonna get a little closer so you guys can see, but I have my nose right here, which is oily, but it hasn't broken apart or anything like that, which is absolutely impressive. My nose is still like intact, everything. The powder, it hasn't broken up or anything. It doesn't look cakey or patchy or anything like that. You see a little bit of shininess, but that's also because I did go in with a little bit of highlighter. And I mean, my pores don't look crazy. They look pretty good. My skin looks pretty poreless in my opinion. So that's another thing about the powder that I like. Now this side originally I said looks a little bit more on the textured side, but this is just my skin. It hasn't changed whatsoever. The bronzer is still intact. The powder foundation is still intact. Everything is still in place, you guys. Nothing has moved. Nothing has separated. Like, everything looks great. It hasn't, you know, anything. Like, I'm actually super duper impressed with this. So I have to say that I will definitely be using this powder foundation going forward. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I may pick up the MAC Studio Fix powder and do a side-by-side because it's been years and I would love to revisit that once again, since this kind of like took me by surprise on how well it turned out. So the lip liner, you guys, I have to say that it's really nice, long lasting. As you guys saw, I only outlined my lips, nothing else, and it's still pretty much on, you know. I haven't reapplied or anything like that. All I did was apply gloss and just kept it super natural, and I love it. The shade is beautiful and very long lasting, as it says. So very impressed with both. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.